If you want to pull up Google Trends again, and Perrin literally created the algorithm to study Google Trends for games, and we've done this. We probably have done this more than any other people on Earth. Like, we are psychos when it comes to Google Trends, and I still look at it every single day, every single game. And if you look at the slope here at launch, this is not a traditional launch spike for the game. So if you look, Perrin, you see that little spike there at the beginning of that blue line for our audio listeners. What you're looking at in Google Trends is you're looking for a spike when a game initially launches. And then almost immediately, within a week, if it's a quote-unquote spike trend, aka a flash in the pan game that just goes away, the game will immediately you'll see this crushing downward turn almost immediately. Valorant, for example, earlier here, for those of you that are watching the video version, you'll see that immediate slope down after Valorant launched. That's typical for a game that has a lot of launch marketing and then stops the marketing and just settles down to the next DLC. Fall Guys, however, in Google Trends, it does not follow that pattern. It has the spike, it went down a little bit, and then it went up again after that. And so for me, that shows that this is not a flash in the pan game and that it's actually going to maintain a certain level of interest for a bit. And it may have a slow slope down after this, but it's not going to be a sudden drop in terms of popularity and interest in comparison to other games that have a big launch marketing cycle. And the reason is people picked up this game and they are interested in this game and it got shared virally. It wasn't an artificial bump from a marketing campaign that made Fall Guys wildly popular. That's what you see in spike trends. And when you go look at Google Trends and you look at almost every game, especially like single player RPGs, you can see them spike at launch and then they just die after the game launches. And there's like almost no interest whatsoever. And that's because the interest in these titles is artificially built up from the marketing campaign to launch the game. And people aren't actually talking about those games or sharing those games virally afterwards. And that's why the interest is gone. Fall Guys naturally has garnered viral sharing interest. Streamers have decided to play this game without being paid money, and that's why the game got wildly popular. And I think that they're going to continue to play this game at least for the next few weeks until there's no more new content. And so that's where the burden is on the developers to come up with new content and to launch that new content and to make everybody excited about it. And it needs to be wacky. It needs to be crazier than anything you've ever seen before in Fall Guys, sillier than ever, more ridiculous, total shenanigans, new modes, things like that. And then streamers will continue to play the game. Because you know why? Here's the big thing. Streamers are tired of try-hard games. They're tired of try-hard games. They're tired of having to play esports level titles all day long. They want to be able to take a break. They want to be able to have some fun. They want to be able to collaborate with other people without having to try hard and focus 1000% on the game they're playing for hours and hours and hours. And Fall Guys gives them that break.